Death of the Doctor. Part 3. Part 2. Part 2 of Part 3. You know, whatever. Anyway, the Doctor. Jay, we must get to Elton John. Jay. Why? The Doctor. Because he holds the key to eternal life! Cut 2. Scene 32. Exterior. Glasgow Science Centre. The Master walks around in a mask, looking at displays. The Master steals a device by pulling it out of its place and teleports out. Ha ha ha! Cut 2. Scene 33. Interior. BBC Television Centre, London. Graham Norton Studios. The Master teleports in before placing the orb-like device into the camera. The Master. Soon I shall meld minds with Elton John and have immortality, and everything shall be complete. Laughs before teleporting out again. Cut 2. Scene 34. Interior. TARDIS. The Doctor and Jay are pressing buttons. Jay. The show is on tonight. We don't have long. The Doctor. The last time I visited BBC Studios was when I had a relationship with a young Michael Parkinson. But that was a long time ago. Has another vision of Michael Parkinson, and I feel a reunion might be in store. Cut 2. Scene 35. Exterior. Streets of London. The TARDIS lands in the same position it was before. The Doctor and Jay exit. There is still a pile up of bodies. The Doctor. Jay, you go back to the studios and give me the codes to unlock Elton John's estate from the time lock. I'll take care of these bodies. Looks down at the bodies. And bear in mind that there were lots of them. Millions. David Barry fans. That'll be important later. Jay, running away. And Doctor, pauses. Never mind. Runs back to the TV centre. A man walks over and looks down at the bodies. It is an elderly Jamie McCrimmon. Jamie, aye, been up to a bit of the old killing, eh? The Doctor, Jamie, it's me, remember? Nay. The Doctor, what are you doing in this timeline? Jamie, some master bloke. The Doctor, I'm sorry, Jamie, but I have to do this. He breaks Jamie's neck. I had to do it for the sake of time itself. Cut 2. Scene 36. Interior. BBC Television Studios, London. Jay returns to the Master, who is prancing around in his battered Time Lord robes. The Master. Soon it shall all be over. I will be the master of everything. Jay. And how do you intend to do that? The Master. Oh, by simply stealing Elton John's body using the mind meld process built into the cameras, combined with the 17 or so people in the studio's psychic brainwave patterns, and using the amulet of life that keeps him alive. It shall restore my Time Lord body. Jay. But what if the Doctor gets to him first? Master. Oh no, I shall use the time lock code of 777 to stop the Doctor from entering that part of time. Jay. Really? The Master. Yes, and then I shall rule the galaxy. Of course! Jay. Excellent, Master. The Master lunges towards Jay. I know. Cut 2. Scene 37. Interior. TARDIS. The Doctor heaves the bodies, note that there are millions of David Bowie fans, into the console room. He sits down and begins to cry. The Doctor. No! Cut 2. Scene 38. Exterior. Fire Planet. Anyway, the Doctor walks out in a rage with all of the bodies, before throwing them into a pit of fire. He sadly stares before his face turns to rage. The Doctor. This means war! Cut 2. Scene 39. Interior. BBC Television Centre, London. The Master is looking at his machines in awe. The Master. I used similar equipment to take Norton's body. Jay. It's really clever. The Master. I know. Laughs insanely once more. Cut 2. Scene 40. Interior, Elton John's mansion. Elton's butler leaves Elton in his room to sleep. Elton John. Thanks, butler. Butler. Oh, it's nothing, sir. Breakfast at the same time tomorrow. I shall do your cleaning now. He turns the light off and walks out. Suddenly, the TARDIS appears. The Doctor runs out in a rage and rips the amulet, which is a gemstone attached to a necklace off of Elton John's neck. He runs back to the TARDIS and dematerializes. Elton John, woken up. The amulet! It's gone! No! I've only got 1 day! I don't feel so well. Cut to Scene 41, Interior, Graham Norton's studio. The cameras are getting ready, while the Master sits on a sofa, looking paler than ever before. Elton John arrives, looking ill. Elton John. Sorry, Graham, but I had some troubles, and now I'm not feeling well. I'm all in stuff. The Master. Oh no, that's fine. I'm feeling a bit under the weather myself. Laughs loudly. Elton John. Yeah, man, right on. Cameraman. And we can start filming now. Cut to Scene 41, Interior, TARDIS. The Doctor makes it frantically pressing buttons, making his way back. He gets a missed call from Jay. He listens to it. Jay. Listen, Doctor. The truth is, I love you. The Doctor smiles. Cut to Scene 42, Interior, Graham Norton Studios. The show is going on and Jay looks worried. The Master. Now, what about that amulet? Elton John. What amulet? The Master. The one you're wearing, silly. Elton John. Sorry, man. I don't have one anymore. The Master. No! The TARDIS materializes and the Doctor steps out. The Doctor, walking towards the Master. I've got the amulet now, I'm afraid. The Master. But how? The Doctor. Turns out Jay loves me. Jay. No, that's not the case. The Doctor. What? Jay. I've had a last-minute change of thought, and I've changed my mind. I love the Master, and his insane and strangely alluring ways. Not you. The Doctor looks behind himself. Henchmen have covered up the doors. He looks at the Master, who is glowing. Ha ha, Doctor! I can still absorb enough energy for one life. The Doctor. Not if I get to your dressing room. Cut to Scene 43. Interior, Norton, the Master's dressing room. The Doctor wanders in and pushes the stylist out of the way. The Doctor. Now, I must find something with the Master's DNA. He's pushed to the ground by the stylist. It is not a woman at all. It is one of the Master's henchmen dressed in a woman's clothing to disguise himself. The visions. They've started! The Doctor is brutally attacked by the transvestite henchman to add surrealism. Before being stabbed by scissors to having lipstick in his eye, the Doctor is a bloody wreck. He starts to glow green. The Doctor. I have to hold back my regeneration. The green light disappears, and he pushes the henchman to a side, escaping. Cut to Scene 44, Interior, BBC Corridor. The Master and Jay have run to the studio. The Master is glowing blue. The Doctor runs across. There is a recording of the Tudors going on in the other room. Distracting noises can be heard. The Doctor. Master, I'm going to give you one last chance. And Jay, why did you betray me? Jay, because I love the Master. Didn't you already say that? Anyway, looks through the window, looks through into the studio of the Tudors while the fight goes on. The Master. Ha ha, Doctor, you're holding back regeneration. Regenerate and let me complete the cycle. All the cameras are switched off. There'll be no record of this. The Doctor. Never! The Doctor gets brutally shot. His chest explodes and he collapses. He turns to see Michael Parkinson holding a gun. Michael Parkinson. Look at you, socializing with pretty young men. What about me, Doctor? What about me? You loved me! Jay turns around to see the Doctor's body. He runs over. Doctor, what just happened? Doctor. I've just been shot by an angered Michael Parkinson. Like I said, we used to be in love. Michael Parkinson throws down the gun. Jay. What's going to happen now? The Doctor. He's interfered with the regeneration. I'm dying. Picks up the gun and glances at the Master. And you cannot survive. as you will take over the universe. Shoots the Master 5 times, killing him. The Master, Gah! Looks to Michael Parkinson. You hold you old What is that covering up? B-U star 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 star. Okay. You will pay! Shoots him with a gun once. He collapses. Jay watches in horror. Suddenly, Parkinson's body starts to regenerate. Green lights flowing. Once he finishes, he is in a new body, played by Zachary Quinto. You know, that dude who played Sylar in Heroes. Jay, oh, I find you rather attractive. Michael Parkinson regenerated. So do I, human. Yes, Doctor. Why do you think we got on so well? I am a Time Lord. The Master, no, Jay. Jay, it's just, he's so good. Michael Parkinson regenerated. Yes, I propose we shall go around the universe together. Lovers seeing sight. The Master shoots Jay before dying. No! I shall avenge your death by destroying this planet and taking over everywhere. Doctor, oh no, I don't want you to do that. He dies. The Michael Parkinson regenerated, walks over to the Doctor. Tough, for I am the Darker, Time Lord of Darkness. A BBC executive finds him with the dead bodies. She looks horrified. The Doctor, no, it's not like this. It's different. The distracting sounds from the Tudors end here. Cut to scene 45, exterior BBC television studios, London. The Darker is put into a police van. The Darker, I swear I shall have my revenge. The doors close. Cut to scene 46, exterior, the roads of London. The van drives along the Thames. It suddenly explodes. We see the naked figure of the Darker escape. This world shall perish. His naked body jumps into the Thames. Cut to end credits. The Doctor, Matt Smith, Amy Pond, Karen Gillan, Ben Chatham, Adam Riggett, The Master, Graham Norton, Elton John as Elton John, Michael Parkinson / The Darker. The Darker, Zachary Quinto. J. Russell Tovey, Butler, Michael Caine, Makeup Henchman, Tim Curry, cameo. Mr. Thornton, John Sargent, with thanks to Patrick Stewart. Tear end. Final.